Today, we're checking out some of the most satisfying Minecraft experiments that you've ever seen.
From pearl spheres to item vortexes,
Whoa.
these are Minecraft's most satisfying
Oh,
experiments.
that
Particles
is
are beautiful,
good.
You can make them way prettier.
How?
You can spawn all kinds of particles like lava droplets,
Oh, I did know that.
obsidian, or even block markers. My
Whoa.
favorite is summoning a lot of cherry leaves because
Oh
they'll
my
form a pretty
God,
looking
dude,
egg.
that looks
It's
so
always
cool.
satisfying to kill a ton of mobs using
Yes.
eggs,
Oh, it's
but
my
if you
favorite
use
thing to do in
commands
Minecraft.
Spawn a ton of mobs in a single block and kill them.
Oh.
They'll form beautiful
Oh.
patterns when
Oh,
they
the
die.
sound
You
is
set a
so
ton of smoke
good.
sensors and iron trapdoors on top. You can create
Huh?
a beautiful wave. Throwing a
Whoa.
single snowball down will
Really?
create a ring of trapdoors.
Oh
opening
my
and
God.
closing. When the trapdoors close, they
That looks so good.
Activating the starting sculpt sensors
Oh.
and creating an infinite loop. We end up getting these crazy
Oh
patterns.
my
You can
gosh,
make
that's
sculpt waves
awesome.
three-dimensional. Just
Wait,
create
actually?
a giant cube of sculpt sensors, set
How?
iron trapdoors along the outside.
Okay.
And just drop an item. It'll create amazing 3D waves all
Whoa.
across the cube. And the
Okay, so
sounds
that's like
of
the same
trapdoors
idea,
closing
but just
are so
three-dimensional.
nice. When walking over amethyst,
Ooh.
a pretty sound gets
Ooh.
played. It happens with
Oh,
each
it's the
step,
best
so if you
sound in
get yourself
Minecraft.
speed and run over it, you'll hear
Comment down below what you think the best sound in Minecraft is. That or when you collect a bunch of experience, because that is just chef's kiss. It's so good.
jingles. But by giving yourself a speed strength at 255,
Okay.
you'll zoom over the amethyst
Oh.
crystals and play an entire musical.
Oh, dude, it's
Okay,
like
this
tickling my
This giant
eardrums.
pillar of dripstone can break in seconds. If I
Yes,
activate
dude.
this observer, all the dripstone will gradually break all
It's
the way
so
up
good.
into
It's also just like the
coolest
end
thing I've ever
berry
seen.
things,
If you create a
the end
copper-only
choruses.
world and increase your random tick speed, all the
Okay.
copper blocks around you will oxidize super
Oh,
quickly. At the
yeah, I
end-
remember people used to do this back in the day with like grass and mycelium because it spreads all over the grass, and then if you set the tick speed high, it'll just speed up how fast that it actually goes.
of your world. You'll even see
That's
an oxidized
epic.
copper spreading like a virus to normal copper. The
Yeah.
gradient looks pretty. Don't break this block. Well,
Why
unless you
not?
want to be extremely satisfied. These
Yes.
amethyst blocks will instantly regenerate. And with an efficiency 10 pickaxe, you can break them
Oh, it's
very
so
quickly.
good.
This is a TNT slide. Click this
What?
lever to spawn a bunch of TNT.
Oh my
The TNT
gosh.
is special because it'll never ignite. It'll just
Wait,
gently
actually?
flow down until it starts bouncing up and down. The wave
How
almost
does it
looks
not
like
ignite?
A really long snake. And when the TNT
That looks
reaches
so
the bottom,
cool.
it'll drop off to the void. Boats travel extremely quickly on ice.
Yes.
Some players have made dedicated ice boating tracks where
It's
you
the
can ride
fastest way to
across
travel in
the finish
Minecraft.
line. There are all kinds of tracks like soaring through mountains, underground caves, and even a rainbow road.
Some of
It's
them
super
get really
satisfying to
advanced.
Drift across the ice.
Oh,
Silverfish
yeah.
love to be annoying. So
Of course
I
they
trapped
do.
a ton of them in this obsidian box, and pressing this button will
Oh.
explode them
Oh.
all. These
Oh.
pests are the worst.
Yes.
Obsidian normally takes
That's the
forever to
best.
combine, but not with Haste 255. You can shred through hundreds of obsidian blocks.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
also
yeah. That's like the OG most satisfying thing in Minecraft is just to break blocks immediately with the highest enchanted pickaxe, and it is magnificent.
satisfying to mine a bunch of ore and then
Oh.
collect the items
Oh,
afterwards.
the
If a
experience.
silverfish has
Oh.
poison, it'll cause
Music
another
to my
nearby
ears.
silverfish to break out. So if you create a huge area of infested
Okay.
blocks and throw poison at a few silverfish on top,
Whoa.
instantly the bugs will
Whoa.
all crawl out and the huge cube of
Ooh.
silverfish blocks
I love the
disappears
sound
in
effects.
seconds.
Oh my
Hoppers
gosh,
are
dude, oh, that was
amazing for
gross at the end.
transporting Items, but they're so boring. For a
I mean,
more
yeah,
exciting
true.
Way, try using an ice and bubble beam staircase.
Oh, I
The
have
items
seen
will
this
glide
before.
across the ice and bounce on the bubble beams all
Yeah, it
the
looks
way
a
to
lot
the
better,
top.
it just
Items
is a
look
lot
like they're
more
dancing
difficult to set up.
upwards. When items get stuck in the ground, they float to the top. Using this mechanic,
wait,
you can
I actually never knew
create
that.
An item too. Just point a dispenser up
Really?
and place a pillar of glass blocks.
Okay.
Any dispensed item will travel
Oh,
up the glass like
wow.
a working tube. If you enchant
Okay,
your
that's pretty
crossbow at
sweet.
piercing level 127, you
Yeah.
can shoot through a ton of mobs. Just
I
spawn
did
a
know
bunch
that.
of snow golems in a line, aim the bow straight,
Oh.
and slice through them all.
And then they
This
all just
barren
drop
wasteland
down.
has no life. But if you place a single grass block,
And
it
then
will
do the tick
gradually
speed
spread
thing.
across the entire
Yep.
world. But to make it extra
It looks
satisfying,
amazing.
You can also place a mycelium
See, this is
on
what I
one
was saying
half and
earlier.
grass on the other half.
It's
Two
just
blocks
like
will
the
have an
iron.
epic grass versus mycelium war. Gravel can be super annoying when mining. However,
mean,
if you
yeah.
place a torch underneath, the gravel will all just turn into
Okay,
items.
everybody
Wait,
definitely
how is
do
this
that.
Still going. Water's special because when it collides with another water block, it'll create a new source block. So if you
Right,
create
okay.
an ocean-only world and erase a large section of it, the water will regenerate
Oh, yeah.
super quickly. And it's kind of cool. That's
And it
something
all-
more
yeah, it's, like,
satisfying is
perfectly
the automatic
symmetrical.
Cobblestone farm. Cobblestone
What?
will continuously form and get pushed
Oh,
by
cool.
pistons. Once it enters the blast radius, a TNT will explode the cobblestone.
You
which will
do
then
need
flow down
infinite
to the
TNT
collection
for that,
system.
which
The
could get
machine will run
expensive.
forever and generate infinite cobblestone. This is a creeper converter. When lightning
Oh,
strikes hits a creeper, it turns into a charged
Oh my
one.
gosh,
So
you
if
could do
build
this
a
with so
chamber
many
like
different
this
mobs
with
too,
a
not just
lightning rod
creepers.
in the middle, just
You could
throw
do it
a
with
channel
villagers,
inside
you
it
could do it
and
with
this lightning
pigs.
rod, and it'll light up all the creepers. And if you throw the trident again, it'll kill them all. This is a pearl spear.
He
You
said
can make
that
it
so
with only 2
excitedly.
command blocks. The armor stand in the middle is rotated, and the ender pearls are summoned
Oh,
where it's looking. Once
whoa.
the armor stand finishes, you'll have a floating ender.
Some of the things you can create with Minecraft commands are just next level. Like, how do people think to do that?
Pearl spear, but it gets even better.
How?
If you light a TNT in the center of it, all the
Oh.
pearls will burst outwards,
Whoa.
creating this beautiful effect.
Oh
By
my
dispensing
God, that was
diamonds
sweet.
At the wall of honey, they'll fall down in slow motion.
Really?
Diamonds can then be routed back up with hoppers, so the items will rain
Oh,
down
you can make
forever.
like a
Just watch
diamond
out for
waterfall.
pesky thieves. Hey,
I mean,
what's
yeah,
your
true.
mind? The
Put a
easiest
piece of
way to
glass
make a
up and
wave
boom, you don't have to
machine
worry
is just
about
by
that.
Using a few powered rails and mine carts. It's already pretty satisfying, but
But
you can
make
level
it
up by
bigger.
extending it many
Oh,
layers.
yeah,
You'll
dude, you
get
can make
a
this thing
much better
huge.
way. A single bucket of water can hold enough water to flood the entire world. Placing
Actually?
water at the top of a large lava pathway will turn all the
Oh,
lava to obsidian. Just
yeah,
a single
true.
bucket of water is able to do all this. Sand
Yep,
normally
it can go
falls
on
down,
forever.
but if you place them on torches, they'll float. You can stack them
Wait,
up really
how?
high. And
You can
once
do
you have
that?
a pattern you're satisfied with, just break the bottom torch and watch
Oh
it
my
all
gosh,
crumble
yes,
down.
dude, I actually have
Crossbows
seen that
take
before, especially with
forever to
clay. You can make
reload,
some
but
cool
if you
designs.
constantly give yourself a fully loaded crossbow, you can rapidly fire them like a machine gun. Get back, monsters. The projectiles could bounce off slime blocks. Well, this mod makes it work. You
Oh my
can bounce
God.
arrows around corners or even throw ender pearls against walls.
That's so
But what I
cool.
love most is bouncing snowballs off
Oh, you can make
close
some really cool
walls. They'll
Minecraft
bounce
maps with
back
that
and forth
mechanic.
rapidly.
I
You
like
can
that.
also toss
That's such a
a
cool
lot of
mod.
potions to create these amazing curves.
Oh,
When
cool.
Skull breaks down, it drops some experience orbs. To break it instantly, use
Oh.
an efficiency 5 hoe, and you'll be able to
Really?
shred through it all.
Oh
and
my
experience
gosh,
these
dude, that's
satisfying
so
sounds.
nice.
You store a bunch of netherite in a shulker box.
Okay.
And throw it into lava. The shulker box will be destroyed.
Oh.
All the items will float back into the surface.
That's
But for
kind
some
of okay,
reason,
not
if
the
you
most
throw it at a
satisfying.
cactus, the items just get destroyed.
Yes,
by
every
netherite.
item
You
gets
can
destroyed
make
by a
an item
cacti.
Whirlpool. First, break 4 blocks in the middle, and then break 7
Oh, yeah,
blocks
this is just
out
like a
into the
simple
sun. So you
AFK
get
farm, I'm
something
pretty
like
sure.
this. When we place
A lot of
water
people
in
use
the
this
middle,
on
it'll create
servers
a mini
so that they don't get
whirlpool.
logged
Just
off.
throw an
But
item,
I guess it
and
works
they'll
with
start
items, too.
whirling in circles. How do you make a sand
Oh.
wave? You can do this by
Oh.
creating a large area of bubble columns and then stacking up sand blocks in a similar
Oh my
diagonal
gosh,
pattern, just
dude.
like
And
on
then
top
just
of
break
signs.
it.
Once you break the bottom block,
Yep.
all the sand will fall
It
in
all
a
comes
bouncing
down.
wave. It's like a sand hot tub. This crossbow makes it rain TNT. The arrows
Oh,
will rain
yeah, I
down
have seen
like
this
a beautiful
before.
rainbow, and it looks
It's like a
this.
custom
I like to destroy
crossbow.
massive amounts of dripstone using it, or
Oh,
even
that's
use it to kill
cool.
a ton of
That would
gas. How much
definitely
can
break my
Skulk
PC.
spread from a single Skulk catalyst? When a mob dies near a catalyst, block Skulk will spread. So if you spawn a ton of Ravagers
Whoa.
nearby, you can see the Skulk quickly spread
Oh.
and infect the land.
That's
My
satisfying.
world is ruined. Check out this new block.
Oh,
If we correctly
whoa,
angle
oh.
ourselves, this tunnel looks like a strange alien
Oh my
block.
gosh,
But
it
flying
does,
around
dude.
it, we can clearly see the tunnel. Using this illusion
Optical
perspective,
illusions.
we can also
Yeah, that's
create
actually
tiny
sweet.
diamond blocks
Whoa.
like this.
Oh, that's actually
If you
awesome,
light an
dude.
end
It's
portal
like
with
breaking
bedrock
my brain.
inside it, lighting end portals normally deletes all blocks inside,
But not
is
bedrock.
special and should be
Well, of
impossible
course,
to
yeah.
break. Well, it
You
turns
can't
out
put
the end
bedrock
portal is
anywhere.
stronger and
What?
destroys the bedrock.
Really?
Redstone can be surprisingly satisfying. This is a
not
minecart
surprising at
wave
all.
machine. It uses slime blocks and repeaters.
Yes,
to
dude,
bounce
you
up
could do this with
minecarts in a
minecarts,
beautiful
sand,
pattern. What's
gravel,
even
any
better
block
is
that
you
has
can
gravity.
exchange the minecarts for villagers and terrorize them. Something very satisfying are automatic farms because they'll
Yes.
work forever without you. This melon farm is super satisfying to watch. As the
Oh my
pistons
gosh,
break the
dude, it'll
melons,
just keep
items
making
float
melons.
down. By throwing a snowball at a group of wardens, they'll all huddle towards the sound and form a circle with their antennas.
They're like
lighting up in
zombies.
a ripple pattern. I think they may be getting annoyed. If you place a lot of
Probably.
enchanting
Whoa.
tables, the books will all follow you around. Looking at the tables from above, you can see a nice pattern. Forest
That's
trees normally
epic.
stop growing after a certain height, but
Do
using
they?
hands, you can replace the chorus flowers with new seeds, and the chorus tree will
Oh.
keep growing.
They can
doing
just keep
this
going
until the
up
chorus
and up
tree
and
is
up.
huge, and breaking the bottom
Oh,
stem
yes.
will collapse the entire
Oh,
structure.
that is one of the
Realistic
best,
physics
most
mod,
satisfying
the
things in
breaking
Minecraft.
looks pretty realistic. This
Whoa.
mod makes water super realistic.
Oh, yeah, I've used
Placing
this
sand
before.
On top of water will push it out. Infinite water sources don't exist, and dispensers will only shoot a drop of water out. If I blow a hole in this dam, water will start gushing in and flood the area. Eventually, the water
Oh,
level
that's really
outside
cool.
the dam and inside will level
It
up.
actually
Sorry
flooded
for
the
ruining
village.
your homes. This is the most inefficient staircase ever. It takes 18 blocks.
Oh,
to
yeah, I've
go
seen a
up just
video
one
on this.
block. And although it's not very practical, I think it looks pretty cool.
Eh,
What
I
happens when
guess. I mean, it looks
realistic water
okay.
collides with sponges. Let the water flow down,
What?
and it seems like there's still some water left. How
Really?
about a sphere ball of water versus a sponge bowl? It seems like most most of the water got taken out. Some
Most
blocks,
of it,
like
but some of it got
bamboo,
left
will
over.
completely collapse if you punch the bottom block. So if you make a really tall one and break the stem, the entire tower will collapse. This can be done with
Yes.
other blocks too, like cacti, sugar cane,
Oh,
and my
it's so
personal favorite,
satisfying.
dripstone.
Dripstone's the
So
best.
satisfying. When creating a new world, sand sometimes generates floating in the air. But if you break a single one, all the connected sand blocks will update and come crashing down. It's especially satisfying when the sand is connected to large sections.
Oh my gosh,
Crops
yeah, it
take
looks so good.
forever to harvest, which makes this automatic crop machine that much more satisfying.
True.
The water will flow down, crushing all crops layer by layer.
And then it pushes
the items
everything
will be
down to the
brought
bottom.
where you can pick them up. Goats can parkour. Turns out every once in a while,
Really?
goats will jump and can easily cross
Oh,
four
I didn't know about
What's even
that.
more satisfying is that
How do
you
they
can
know that
build
the
an
block's
entire
there?
herd of goats, and by
Whoa.
running this command, the goats will all jump across.
Really?
Keep jumping. Well,
That's
those
so
are the most
cool.
satisfying Minecraft experiments. Subscribe.
That was awesome. Definitely be sure to
From
check
Team
out
Mike-
this channel, who will be linked down below in the description, and click right here to see more things you didn't know about Minecraft.